I like to say that I'm so proud of my team. When I took the job, I didn't want to just to have a team. I wanted to build a program. And I thought these guys, when you look at every guy in our locker room, they did a tremendous job. A lot of these guys came to play for me before they even knew how I was going to play. And the guys in the program stood by us, and I'm proud of them. When you think about a first-year program, and we win 21 games, and we go 11-7 in the ACC, and finish third, I'm proud of them.
A lot of guys in that locker room, it's their first tournament, so it's always good to be able to return a team with some tournament experience and be able to take that, into the next year and build on what we started this year.
When you lose a game like that, it's like the air is knocked out of you. We're all in the locker room bawling after the game because, this journey we've been on is over. And it was something that was so special being coach's first year. It was really sad to see it go so fast. Everybody hates to lose, but you only lose if you don't learn a lesson from your loss. So we were able to take that hunger and fire and, turn it into motivation to work harder this offseason.
Hard work. 1, 2, 3, hard work.
This program is about fun. Obviously we know when it's business time and we know when to lock in, but I think it's important that these guys get to experience something fun in their college experience with basketball, and so we tell them just to relax and have fun. For me personally, as I knew coming in, I learned about how passionate everybody is around NC State about athletics. I think that's so important. With my players, it's a different story. I only have 3 guys that wore NC State basketball uniform last year, so we got so many new guys that I'm still learning those guys and they're still learning me. But when you take the overall picture of just NC State and the fan base and people that work here and the academics of it, I've learned so much. This is a great university. I knew it coming in, but after 1 year, you get a chance to see everybody go to work, and it's a family atmosphere.
Hard work. 1, 2, 3, hard work.
Bring all the gifts for under the tree. And while you're at it, bring the tree. Ford F-150. Best-in-class payload. Best-in-class towing. Built for the holidays.
Now get 0 for 72 on F-150 or get an additional $1,000 holiday bonus cash on top of other offers at your Carolina Ford dealer.
The old saying, good things come to those who wait, is just that, old. Those good things, you have to get out there and chase them. We see it in the millions of people we fly around the world, all of them, living proof. Good things come to those who go.
Life's busy, but you are the master at managing it. Thanks to your know-how and some helpful tools. As a member of an electric cooperative, you have access to lots of innovative tools that help you better manage your home energy use and your budget, so you can stay focused on what's most important. Discover how your electric cooperative can help you control your energy use at empowermenc.com.
I want to give these guys tremendous freedom, but I also want them to play team basketball. So you kind of send a message to them to get out and play free. But we also talk about sharing the basketball. We talk about, passing up a good shot for a great shot. That's what helps a team win. We talk about sharing the basketball. We talk about learning your teammates, and certainly I think we've done a good job so far. You'll hear me say all year long is what I love about this team is our versatility. We have guys who can play several positions. We got guys who can get out in transition. We're long, we're athletic. It's a great pressing team. So I think everybody is exactly where I thought they would be at this point. When you look at the NBA and you look at the recent champions in the NBA, everybody's playing positionless basketball. We've been doing it for a few years. I like the way our guys play. I got guys that can play several different positions, and we're starting to recruit that way.
Don't break verticality, straight up. And remember, the rule is you can go straight up, but even if you don't have to jump, just wall straight up. Don't bring your hands down, all right? I think you give kids freedom and an opportunity to make plays, but I think that freedom has to be earned. And what I mean by that is you got to play the game the right way. You got to play with effort. You got to play with passion.
We lost A.W. Hamilton. We lost a really good coach, a really good communicator, and I wanted a guy who was very similar. I've known Roy for many years, and what has stood out about him is that, he's a grinder. He knows how to work. He's done a tremendous job at a high school level where he's won a lot of games. So his experience is what's really helped us out a lot. Roy and I grew up as friends, and we were competitors, and we have competed against each other, and we've hung out together. So I've always respected him as not just a basketball coach, but as a man, and that's why he's here. I love what he brings to the program. I love the excitement that he has, and he's only going to get better and better as he knows what we're expecting.
Truthfully, in the back of my mind, I've always been intrigued about what life would be like to get to the college level, but I knew because of the way that this model, the business model to climb the ladder in college, I knew that the only way I would be given an opportunity, somebody who knows me, the person, would have to be willing to take a chance, because I'm somewhat of a non-traditional hire. I didn't come up, through the ranks like most college coaches do. And so when he came knocking, the opportunity presented itself. I packed my bags and came running, because I knew that if I let this opportunity pass me by, there may not be another one.
I think the best coaches in college are the guys who have experience of the high school level. When you hire somebody, you want them to bring a different perspective to your program. I didn't want to go out and hire a guy that was identical to James Johnson or to K.O. Sittle. I wanted to hire somebody that with a little different background that brings a different perspective, and it's already paying off. He's done a great job with our guys, and he's starting to understand what we're looking for as a coaching staff, and he's fitting in great.
I come from the business world. I grew up in the insurance, financial services, financial planning profession, and I've run my own business, ran my own business for the last 25 years, and it was very rewarding. I forged some really, really good relationships with some really, really good clients. But as I said, in the back of my mind, I've always, basketball is a passion of mine. Let's make a suggestion. Let's start him here. Because here's why. Because he's going to crab, and he's coming back. You see what I'm saying? So Crab, don't start him over there because. Right, just wall up. The way they play, put your heels, typically put your heels, so we'll always have like one guy on the ball, but put your heels on the line and pinch the middle, take away driving lanes. Blow it up, good. Good, Devin. Good, go. Good ball fake, Devin. Good ball fake. Way to run in transition, good job. I guess coming from the high school level, I had to do everything. When I say everything, I mean everything to washing clothes, everything to sweeping the floor. So no task was too big, no task was too small. So I guess that, and then I had to be a guidance counselor because I was also the person responsible for checking grades. I was also responsible for making sure that kids had an opportunity to play. I was kind of a liaison between the student, the guidance department, and whatever necessarily they had to do to take tests and the core classes. So I've done a little bit of everything. And when you get to this level, you have a tremendous amount of support people that kind of help you navigate those waters, which I'm not used to that because at the high school level, you have a staff of 1 or 2, and oftentimes I'm more of a really hands-on guy. And so you have more people and more support roles to help you get done what you need to get done. At the high school level, is just kind of roll your sleeves up and go get it. I forget who it is who said, if you're doing what you love, you never work a day in your life. Well, I think some of that's true. I love getting out of bed knowing that I get to come to work and coach a game. It's my love, it's my passion. But having said that, it's 100 miles an hour, it's nonstop, it's intense, but it's a labor of love, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
For me, though I am the boss, it's a partnership. All of my guys understand what I'm looking for. We try to get all on the same page. I know that if all of us are working together, we're showing teamwork in the office, teamwork in recruiting, teamwork the way we coach, then obviously that passes along to our players, and we try to show them that we're the adults and it's up to us to be able to provide a platform for them guys to be able to see how hard we work, and hopefully it carries over to those guys.
They guarded it right. TD, good job. Yeah, he guarded the action right.
Tosses to Dorn. Middle drive for Dorn. Off balance shot, off the glass, kisses in, and one. He's fouled.
Basketball is something that's been a part of my life for so long that it feeds me, it fuels me. I find joy in it. It's something I love to do. My favorite thing to do is to be in the gym when nobody else is here. It's just me and the goals and the hardwood. So that's probably the most peace I'm ever at, in life, is when I'm just on the court by myself. Historically, I've been a lead by example type of guy, but now this year it's been more, I have to be vocal and I have to, say things that I want to see happen and say things that we need in order to win. So it's been a challenge for me, it's been different, but it's something that we need, especially me being older down the team. We're gelling as a team, a lot of different pieces from than we had last year, so that's important early in the season to be able to come together and get some wins and have some success and learn what it feels like to win with this group. At 23, it's hard to foresee, your basketball career ending anytime soon. So I don't know if I'd say I put a lot of thought into it, but at the same time, I'm very aware that, the ball's gonna stop bouncing one day. And I think, getting a degree and having other interests outside of basketball has put myself in a good position when basketball's over to be able to do a lot of different things. I pride myself on being very, eclectic and being a person that doesn't just put himself in a mindset of somebody who just plays basketball. I try to be very well-rounded and, have my hand in a lot of different things. I want to change the world. More specifically, I want to be a filmmaker, and that's something that I've always wanted to do. But I think whatever I do, whether it be filmmaking or coaching or, starting a foundation or whatever it is. I just want to be able to touch people in the same way that people touched me when I was, growing up. When I was in the 9th grade, my dad had a video camera and I would always take it, and at first I would make just videos of me like dancing around the house and stuff like that. And then I started filming basketball and making highlight tapes for people. I just kind of fell in love with the process of cutting and editing and filming and telling somebody else's story. And then in high school, that love grew, and I was able to, enter some video editing competitions and win a couple, and I was able to work on the school news and cover our football team. It was just fun, something that I just love to do. There's always some more to go. It's always another level to reach, so my bar is set so high for myself that I don't really get too excited when certain things happen because I haven't reached my end goal. And I just try to take it one day at a time and enjoy the journey and just stay in the moment.
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue, with available Pro Pilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
The Learfield Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or at L Directors Cup on Twitter or Facebook. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
The old saying, good things come to those who wait, is just that, old. Those good things, you have to get out there and chase them. We see it in the millions of people we fly around the world, all of them, living proof. Good things come to those who go.
It's times like these when you've got to stay centered. The 2018 Nissan Rogue, with available Pro Pilot Assist that can help keep you centered in your lane. Experience it only at your local Nissan store. Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in and making Wolfpack basketball part of your Wednesday night. We appreciate it. With Tony Haynes, I'm Gary Hahn. We are at James T. Valvano Arena and William Neal Reynolds Coliseum. That's the new name for this building. The matchup, Western Carolina and NC State.
Stanley on three. 1, 2, 3, Stanley.
Share the rock. This is the biggest thing, man, because they're going to pack it in. I want you to make sure you do a great job of sharing the rock, okay? And then we talked about this, man. You got to enjoy the night. You got to play your heart on both ends, get into your pressure, and then last but not least, let's go out there and have as much fun as we can.
Here we go. Rice starting to dribble drive. Now he backs out with 17 to shoot. Gets a ball screen, rejects it, goes to the baseline for a short jumper. Good by C.J. Bright. Now to Devin Daniels, who drives the right baseline. Turnaround jumper, good. The down low to Johnson, left block, pump fake. Fires it up, glass, and good. And almost an impossible shot over Wyatt Walker. Back with the basketball. Devin Daniels with it. Curls from the left wing down the lane. Hangs, fires, glass, and good.
We let non-ball handlers handle the basketball. Now the regular point guard is in the game. Number 2, let's go.
Here's Western Carolina with the basketball. There's Myers getting into the corner. Halverson bombs for 3, and he hits it. 10-man pass to Dorn. Dorn drives around a defender. To the line, to the lane, to the hoop. Score! Sends it in the corner to a new man, Matt Halverson. He has his pocket picked by Johnson. Lockett comes up with it. Daniels throws it back to the cutting Dorn, who jams it in two-handed. And back by 2. Here's Johnson. Drives around Halverson. Cross-court skip pass to Devin Daniels. One dribble, fires, and hits a 3 from deep on the right side. Dotson turns on DJ Funderburg, backs him down, middle of the lane, pump fakes, hangs, shoots, and hits. Here's Harris driving to the foul line. Step back straight on jumper, good by Blake Harris. Suffocating man-to-man. Goslin drives into the lane, gets off balance. Loose ball picked up by Beverly. Beverly on a breakaway with Steger behind him, throws it behind for him. Helms, he jams it.
Another pick six. Turnover that results in a dunk on the other end.
Left elbow, throws it cross court for a long bomb. Good for three. Fakes, drives to his right. Back to an open Helms. Straight on three on the way. Got it.
They don't like pressure. I got 5 guards that's coming in and missed it. Give it all you got right here. Get the heat on him.
Gives it away to Helms, top of the key, dives down the lane, scoops the hoop, got it in a foul.
He is a gifted offensive player.
Back to the screener, Dotson right to the lane, backs it, knocks over Wyatt Walker. Obvious offensive foul. Daniels, top of the key, off the Funderburg screen. Daniels drives to the right baseline, up for a fadeaway jumper, good. Dorn on the dribble drive. Dorn all the way down the lane, spins, hangs, fires, and hits. Off the glass, Torin Dorn did it all right there. Drives left wing all the way to the basket. Left-hand layup good by Marcus Thomas. Back with the ball in the front court. Daniels top of the key. Drives down the lane. Left-hand layup high off the glass. He got it and a foul. 13 points here in the first half for Devin Daniels. Daniels drives to the top of the key. Now hands off to Bryce. He's open. Pulls the trigger for three. Bullseye. Straight on three by C.J. Bryce. Here's Harris down low. Open is Walker underneath. He finds him. Daniels fakes against Halverson. Now steps back. Shoots for three. Got it. Heat check for Devin Daniels.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, defeat the block off right here. Hey, keep defending the three-point line.
Left side of the lane to Walker. Underneath to the cutting Dorn. Layup good. Around the horn to Dotson. Dotson drives down the lane. Right-hand layup good. Now to Bryce. Left wing. Bryce drives into the lane. Hangs. Shoots. Scores. 4-3. Harris between the rings. Drives all the way to the basket. Hanks throws up a prayer and it misses at the horn. And that is the half. 45-33 the score. Here at the newly named James T. Valvano Arena at William Neal Reynolds Coliseum.
Let's go move the ball. Every time we move the ball, we got every shot. Look, I'm happy the way we're playing offensively. I don't like what we had defensively. We're fouling too much. Okay? If we don't foul, I don't even know how they score. Other than they'll throw the ball inside to the big guy. That's it. I want guys that's ready to play in the second half. I told you, I don't like our effort. Our energy was low. I want you coming out of the gate in the second half. I want you ready to play. Share the basketball, move the ball. Every time we do that, we get a good shot. Concentrate and finish, okay? Come out in the second half and win the half, man. I want more intensity. I want guys getting out there. I want more energy.
Driving top of the key, hooks a pass left wing to Dorn, drives left baseline to the basket, scores, and a foul. Kicks it outside to Johnson, straight on three on the way. Good, Markel Johnson. Johnson at the top of the key. Bullet pass in low for a jam by Funderburg.
Yeah, he spotted it.
Gibson, top of the key. Jump pass in the left hand corner for Halverson. Three ball on the way, bullseye. He'll drive Bryce and into the lane. Bounce pass into Dotson. Blocked away.
You started the half. 12-3. Go to 12-3 run.
Looking for a driving lane. Jump pass in low to Wyatt Walker. Right hand layup good. Harris will trigger it in for State. Baseline right. Gets it into Beverly. Three ball on the way. Good from the right side.
Keep wearing them out, man. They're dead time.
Pack full court pressure. And Myers gets the ball into Cottrell. Throws it right back to Myers underneath the pack hoop. Now to Cottrell. Threw it away. Left baseline drive. Cross court skip pass to Helms for three. Good out of the right corner. Here's Johnson at the point. Right wing to Funderburg. And the big guy unloads for three. He got it from the right side. Dotson will drive all the way to the basket. Lost control of the basketball thanks to Bryce. Picked up by Funderburg. Long down the floor to Johnson. Jams it on the fast break. And he was high above the rim. Pack has Halverson trapped in the backcourt. They steal. Dorn's got it and jams it. He'll drive to his right around Halverson to the baseline. Step back jumper. Good.
Good play right now. 27 turnovers. 27. No, let's go.
Bounce pass underneath to Lockett. He scores. Cuts the middle of the floor. Throws left to a wide open Harris. Jump shot in the air for three. Got it. Here's a steal by Harris in midcourt. Goes to the basket. Jams it.
Yeah, that time they didn't even press.
They got 30. 2 more steals.
Here's Harris driving, throws back to the pick and roll guy Walker, and he scores. He'll drive it into the lane. Cross-court skip pass to Cottrell. He tried to shovel it into the corner to an open Steger and whipped it right out of bounds. Helms tries to drive right baseline. He's backing in. Turnaround jumper, good. He'll get it in the right corner off a pass from Cottrell. Fires a three and hit it. Here's Myers, tipped away from behind, stolen by Helms underneath the basket for a Western Carolina basket. Throws it all the way up the floor to Lockett. Lockett foul line, left wing to Harris for three. Swish. on a very special night here at James T. Valvano Arena at William Neal Reynolds Coliseum.
Go ahead, enjoy the road home. Just not too much. Hurry in for exceptional offers during the BMW Road Home Sales Event.
Life's busy, but you are the master at managing it. Thanks to your know-how and some helpful tools. As a member of an electric cooperative, you have access to lots of innovative tools that help you better manage your home energy use and your budget, so you can stay focused on what's most important. Discover how your electric cooperative can help you control your energy use at EmpowerMeNC.com.
The Learfield Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or at L Directors Cup on Twitter or Facebook. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
This portion of Wolfpack Hustle is presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, bringing real Coke taste with zero sugar, 0 calories to Wolfpack fans everywhere.
Hey, get over here from there now. Let's go, man. Come on. Don't give me that. It was a special night. You know, anytime you guys, you're gonna always be linked to Jimmy V and the dedication of the naming of the building after him with your win. And I thought you did a great job. You handled it professional. You played extremely hard, and I'm proud of you guys.
I like where we are. I think our team's gotten better from game to game, from practice to practice. I think for these guys, they're learning that I expect excellence. You know, with so many new faces on the floor, they're trying to figure out me and what I'm looking for from them, and how much effort you have to give every day. I've always told these guys if they work extremely hard every day, then I'll live with whatever the results are, and I think they're understanding and developing a work habit that I love.
At the end of the day, if you coach, really, it's absolutely about wins and losses. Let's not belittle that. But it's about helping them become better people. And so we use a basketball and the basketball court to teach them life lessons. And those lessons should prepare them to be successful on the court, but hopefully they can take something away from the court to become better people, better men, ultimately.
If you stay together and you believe in one another and you push each other every day in practice, we won't be just good, we could be special. But it all comes down to the men in this room. So once again, I'll tell you again, I'm proud of you. So proud you had them all. Hey! And probably the next day. Hey! Here we go, right?
From basketball to school.